Good morning, I'm Susan Turner and I'd like to introduce you to some of the animal rescues that I have on my animal rescue farm. Right now they're invading the chicken and duck area after I've given plenty of time for the chickens and ducks to eat. This is Rammy. He was rescued from a hoarder situation. Say hi, Rammy. Then we have Thor, who was found with a bunch of other chickens. Here we have Little Bits. He was rescued from an auction in Midwest. In Colorado, it costs more to have him transported here than the adoption. This is Xena. Xena, say hi, little girl. She was born here one night that I was also overnighting 7 transport dogs, which turned into 13 when someone's car broke down. And she was born with 2 others and was the only survivor. Therefore, she's named Xena, the warrior goat. And this little one right here, who won't look up because she's busy eating, is a pretty girl. She came from the same hoarder situation that Rammy came from. Say hi, Rammy. He loves attention. Aw. And now he's not loving attention. Okay. Hi, Rammy. This is Sugar Plum. She was rescued by a kind woman when the farmer had thought he was going to breed many horses, and then he let them loose and never gave them food other than the pasture, and he ran himself over with the truck. So she helped with the adoption of more than 40 miniature horses. This is Snowy, who has been here for 10 years and does not allow me to touch him, although he will take food from my hands. This is Mary Beth. Say hi, Mary Beth, who's a very sweet girl who was found wandering the streets, which is very unusual to find a goat wandering the streets. She had lice. She was emaciated. And now she's got a bit of a belly, and she's a real sweetheart. She's a Nubian goat. Say hi, Mary Beth. Hello, people. Let me introduce you to the pigs, who will never be bacon and who will always be loved. As you can see, it's quite muddy here. I have to clean their bowls every day because the mud just accumulates. The extension cord is so the water does not freeze. This is one of my rescue pups. There's another little pup. This girl was rescued from Tennessee. Guess we're going to do the dogs first. This little boy was thrown out of a car when he was under 6 months. He has a brain injury. That guy wagging his tail has 3 legs. He was supposedly found wandering the street with a broken leg. There's questions about whether the woman actually found him or just didn't want him anymore. This is Shep. He was in foster as a little puppy, so he has had a pretty safe life. And this is Linnea. When she first came to me, she was scared to death. If I leave the house, I'd come home and the window would be torn open and she'd be outside. She was part of a backyard hoarder who had all the dogs in cages. And she was scared to death to be caged up. Let's go visit the pigs. They have their own special area. This is Rudy Pig, and this is Dottie Pig. And they love nothing better than to eat. Say, hi, Rudy. My name is Rudy, and my name is Dottie. And they are love bugs. But they're also a little bit hard to handle sometimes. But they have their own sleeping area. They actually have 2 sleeping areas. But if you leave the gate open, they just think there might be a drop more food somewhere else. And those right now are the animals of the rescue farm. I have another little dog inside, 2 little dogs. One is a blind Pekingese that was brought to a kill shelter, and a rescue heard about him. And they've made a mess in here. The rescue heard about him and saved him, but he did lose an eye. He's got one eye left, but he can't see. And I have another little puppy who is going to be labeled unadoptable. She's an Italian Greyhound miniature dachshund mix, I guess, something like that. And it's been 2 years, and she still only let me touch her if she's pretend she's stuck in the crate, which, by the way, is never closed. It took a year for her to sleep on the bed. If I go to touch her anywhere outside the crate, she will run. She's been hurt. I'm not sure how, but she will never be sent anywhere and labeled unadoptable. She's with me forever. And these are the animals of the rescue farm. I call it Farah's farm after my dog Farah, who really taught me what it meant to love a dog.